this SML Commissioner Primetime. Just want to say, SML just had or is having a 24-hour advance. We were scheduled 48 hours from now. Everyone's getting their games in within 24 hours. It's basically April. How come Primer can't do the same thing? Set the goals high, expectations are high, get some people to apply. Not bums though, we don't want scrubbies, we want great owners here, only the best of the best, let's do it. Have some of your friends apply, send MaddenLeague.com, get them in the Primer.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel.
Oh my God, it's a 7.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
yeah.
Backside guys,
meh.
That's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Leonard Fournette. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Set, ready? 10 logo. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 2nd and 11 now. McCarron. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And some room to work. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Go 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, echo. Be crib.
Throwing now is McCarron. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Hey, wahoo!
49, guys.
From the gun, it's McCarron. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the screen.
McCarron now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, box drop.
Working from the gun here, McCarron. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Lady! 51. Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
Oh, my God. Fucking
picked off around the
Stafford.
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Oh, my God.
A try here for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
I need to get a new quarterback. This guy sucks.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable.
3
It's out of the back of the end
interceptions
zone for a
in the
touchback.
span of fucking goddamn 2 games. And they're both, 4 interceptions.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Skirts by him at the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle, and he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun snap for McCarron. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Pulled in at the 24.
Oh, God.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run,
and nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw, McCarron gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
McCarron now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness.
Chris, the food is ready.
The way he
Alexa,
goes after
stop.
the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready? 50 seconds. Get the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. McCarron from the gun on third. Got his man, that's Harry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
I lost track of where my guys
18
were.
big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, high 7. 57, right here, they go.
To throw, it's McCarron. That's out to his running back, Michelle. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Did you see that email from care.com?
Care.com? What is care?
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's McCarron to throw. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, team 6.
Now here's McCarron again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go. 30 base.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Showing it. Keystone, travel.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
Got one. Kill.
Pilot, 64, weak. Ready.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is McCarron. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Nagy willing to settle for 3. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. That he's into the clear. 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length. And the Jets will extend their lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Let's go.
On the ground, this is Michelle. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Switching that game.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. We'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Hey, 180, 21. Yo,
Stafford on 1st down. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. 58's the mark.
Hey, Alpha.
Let's go. 58, boys. 58. 58's Mike. He can't hang.
To throw again. Stafford is brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Double.
Hey, 5-0.
On first down at Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Warner. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now Stafford got his man complete over the middle. It's Warner. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Stafford. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Go.
Again, it's Stafford.
Oh!
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. To the air again, Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, but now it's third and goal.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Bravo.
Now Stafford on third and goal.
Oh my God,
Picked off
Stafford.
down at the 2. And his
This
guys have got it back
motherfucker
at the
cannot
closing stages of the
throw.
first half.
Fucking overthrows people, underthrows people. Jesus Christ,
The
dude.
Pats at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach in it?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Ridiculous. I mean, this guy.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, Don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a 1st down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Set! 60! Stay 50, stay 50.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They'll go again with Bell. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Lady! Back! 53! Ready! Safety's creeping!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Bring it! Give me radar!
Here's Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. General West. 57. Mike, 57. Go.
Now McCarron. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now a play fake here on first down, eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Jet bombers, 22 jet bombers.
Now Michel. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Go now. 10 Lobo. 49. All day, dog. Hey, zoom. 49. Shoot.
Now McCarron. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Again, it's Bell. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Watch tight, tight ends right. Watch tight, tight ends right. 70. 5 down, stand up.
A give, Eckler running to the right. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, after that pickup of a 1st down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get off the field.
On the ground, Michelle. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Again, it's Fournette. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one may be his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. On second down, it's Edwards. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. On third down, here's Eckler. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Edwards now on first and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. They run with Edwards. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Check pass, check pass.
And they will take a knee here.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down. Today's final score, Jets.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Is she raising her voice at you?
Had the Big Newton username for about 15 years now. It was an inside joke. I'm not really sure how it actually originated. The 617 comes from my area code. Boston, I've had that for most of my life now. I've been in the SML Primer for 2.5 seasons now. Really tough to say my favorite play to pick on offense when I really need a big play. Football's all situational. I'll look into the matchups and the downage, the time left in the game, if I'm ahead or if I'm behind. I could throw like many different plays in different situations. Really how I'm seeing it on the defensive side. So, at any given time I could pick many different plays. I never really know until I see what they're putting on defense. To get my offense where it needs to be, I'm going to need to set up a better running game. I have some good games, but I need more consistency. To do that, I really need Lindsey to step it up this season. He likes to get hurt pretty much every season for me. I'm hoping he can hang in there the rest of the season. I'm also going to have other receivers step up besides Dorsett. My favorite owner to face in Primer is probably the Chargers. We've had a lot of tough games, a lot of crazy ones. We've had some battles. Some have been real defensive and some have been offensive. One of the crazier ones we've had, I ended up finishing the game and one on a safety in overtime. It was probably the craziest game I've ever been a part of. My least favorite is probably facing the Dolphins. It's nothing personal, but it's really tough containing that run game that he's got with that human joystick riddle. My favorite Super Bowl moment of all time has to go with the Patriots' first Super Bowl win. They were tied 17-17. John Madden was saying Brady needs to just nail it out and just play for overtime. And I remember I was yelling at the TV. Brady at the time, he was playing a real terrible game, so I can kind of understand why John Madden was saying that. But Brady was able to march down the field, set them up with a field goal, and Vinatieri was able to get, I think it was almost a 50-yard field goal as time expired to win their first Super Bowl. There's been a lot of other good Super Bowls, but I would have to give it to the first Patriots Super Bowl win. That will go down in recent memory. We're going to miss Brady here in New England. It's been a great 20 years.
guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows it wasn't good enough. Today's practice has got to be great. You want to win a ball game, take advantage of your practice reps, because Sunday's going to be here before you know it. We're going to set.
Alex, you gonna eat?
Yeah.
Coming.
Reset. We're going set. We're going set. Reset. Set. Reset. We're going set. Reset. We're going set. Reset. We're going set. Reset. 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 We're going set. Reset. We're going set. Reset. We're going set. Reset. steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know what? Today you took a lot of those small steps. I'm proud of you. Keep it up.
We should go to Antarctica.
Where did you say? What?
How long would it take us to get there?
What the? What did you just say?
Antarctica. How long would it take us to get there?
A long time.
I wonder how cold it is over there.
Cold.